Hi, welcome to another educational video by Catspit Productions. I apologize for the rather perhaps contrasty and inconsistent lighting, but today we're doing a video about heat transfers again at home, how you can do heat transfers at home. And today I wanted to talk about the self-weeding heat transfer paper that is available on the internet. And there are a lot of self-weeding papers out there. As far as I know, there aren't any inkjet self-weeding papers that are truly inkjet. Those are all really sublimation. So to my knowledge, I don't think there are. I have looked at some online listings that claim to be inkjet self-weeding paper, but I don't really know, and I haven't tested those, so I'm not sure. But obviously somebody's working on it, and you never know, it may pop up somewhere. But what I wanted to do was talk about the laser self-weeding heat transfer paper, and it is for color or black laser printers. I happen to have only a black toner laser printer, so today we're going to do a black image. But this paper is also made for color laser printers, so you can do color designs as well. Okay, and it comes in two parts. There's one part that you're going to print on. Okay, it has a red marking on it, and this is the part that you actually print on. Okay, and then there's this other piece that has the green on it, and this is the piece that we're going to sandwich first. This is a two-part process in that we have to print it, then we have to take this and the printed piece and sandwich it together and press it and peel them apart, and then we'll have our transfer that's self-weeded ready to be pressed to the shirt. Okay, so it's a two-step process at two different temperatures. The first part, where we sandwich these two together, is going to be at about, I think it's 200 degrees. Okay, the second part is going to be closer to 400 degrees, where we actually press it to the shirt. Okay, and if you guys want to know where to get this particular laser, color laser transfer paper, heat transfer paper, I will post the link on my website on the heat transfers page. So you have to go to the website and look at the heat transfers page and the link to find this self-weeding laser heat transfer paper, which is for color laser printers or black laser printers. You can find it there. But please note that this is professional paper, and it is actually designed to be used on a heat press that is pneumatic, and it can apply about 60 pounds of pressure. Okay, so you're definitely not going to be able to use this with an iron. You're going to need a heat press. You're going to have to max out the pressure dial, and if in some cases you can actually put an extra piece of like mat board to build it up, which will add extra pressure. Okay, the 60 pounds of pressure for this paper is kind of important, so please keep that in mind. All right, so the design we're doing today is this wild Catspit Forever skull design. Okay, it is some clip art that I had. It's clip art, and I just modified it a little bit by putting in my name and tweaking it just slightly. Okay, so we're going to do this, and as you can see, it's black line. Okay, lots of black line with lots of white open space, right? And with a regular inkjet transfer, all that white open space would have that glue, the adhesive. So that would suck, and we don't want that. Okay, so I'm going to print this out. We're going to get it printed out, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to sandwich it and peel it apart, and then we'll move on to actually pressing the shirt, and then we'll show you the shirt. We'll give you a close-up of the shirt. Okay, so let's print it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the printed out. Remember, you always got to reverse these suckers, right? So here's the one, red print on this, it's reversed, it's on there. Now here's the green one. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it like this. We put them together. Okay, and I'm not going to use Actually, yeah. Okay, and we're going to do it for about 20 seconds. Okay, my thing isn't working, so we're going to wing it. Okay, and after about 20 seconds, you're going to pull it up. You're going to get rid of that thing, and you're going to peel this apart immediately. And it has, it feels almost like it's gluey and sticky, and you just peel it. Okay. Now, what that does is you'll actually see, now you have the thing. Now this is your transfer now. This is your transfer right here. Okay, and this part here that we just peeled off was the adhesive actually. And if you look at it, if you buy some of the stuff and look at it, you'll see there's actually it's like embossed. There's an impression where it pulled off the adhesive where the toner was. So that's why it's self-weeding. That's how it works. It's pulling the adhesive off of this paper only in those places where the toner is. So you can actually feel that it has depth where it has pulled off the adhesive off of here. Okay, so that means that when we go to press this shirt, we don't have to trim this at all. We're just going to press it just the way it is. Okay, so let's get set up for the shirt, and we'll show you the pressing of the shirt. Okay, so this is the second part, and the first part was done at 250 degrees, and now we're at 400 degrees. So that's the thing about this whole self-weeding color laser transfer paper, is that for production, you'd either have to do them all at one time, you know, at 200, press them together and peel them, or you'd have to have two presses, you know, running at two different temperatures. So here's the transfer now, and we're ready to put it down. And like I said, we don't have to do anything to it because the adhesive supposedly is only in the transfer area, or in the toner area. Okay, so we go ahead and do this. We're going to put this down here like this. I really need to get a Teflon sheet, otherwise you can use this craft paper, it's called. It's a little bit of a waxy paper. And for this we're going to do about 30 seconds. So I don't know what happened to my thing, so it's always good to use a timer. I'm just kind of winging it. And remember, this you know, this stuff really needs, like I said, it needs a pneumatic press, so that that was probably a little bit much. A pneumatic press so that it has about 60 pounds of pressure. Okay, so now we're going to pull this off. It's a hot peel. Yowzers. And that sucker's hot. Wow. You want to try to get it off while it's hot, because that's how most of the stuff will transfer. And it leaves like this on there, and that's normal. That looks really good, actually. Nice transfer. Okay, let's see if we get you a close-up shot of that. Okay, so you can see it's actually pretty cool. It's a very good transfer paper. But remember, it'll work better with RIP software if you can get RIP software to work with color laser printers. I'm not really sure about that. And you know, like I said, again, you need a pneumatic. You need like 60 pounds of pressure. I have mine rigged up to have some pretty good pressure. So if you want to know where to get this, go to catspitproductionsllc.com and visit the heat transfers section of the website, and the link for this paper will be there. Thanks again for watching, and please rate 5 stars and subscribe to Catspit Productions. Thanks for watching.